What's going on? I really suck at keeping these lives short, and I say it every single time, but I'm gonna try it again. I'm gonna try to keep this live short and sweet. Hopefully I'll be able to post it on my page when it's finished. Today we're gonna talk about a couple questions that a lot of people ask or that I see that I feel like I need to address. All right. So I'm gonna kind of give y'all a thing. So first, we're going to talk about the question of why I don't answer what happened to me, right? Then we're going to try to answer the question of um, I got to figure out how to say it because every time I say it on TikTok, they mess with me. They be like, oh, you restricted. So I got to figure out how I can give it another name, and then we're going to talk about it. And the third and last thing we're going to talk about is what motivates me, right? So the first question, why don't I answer what happened to me? What happened to me? What happened to me? I don't do it because I don't like you or I'm trying to ignore you or I don't like not answer that question because I'm trying to be rude. I try to look at every question, every comment. I try to respond to every last one of them comments because every comment means something to me, right? The reason I don't answer the question, what happens to me, is because if I answer that question, I will be answering that question every single day, multiple times a day, like somewhere between, 10 to could be hundreds, just depending on a post and what a post is doing. And the number one reason is because on Facebook, on TikTok, on Instagram, it's pinned, bro. Like it's literally pinned to my videos as part one. So I can't, I don't want to keep answering like, oh, I was in that crash. I blew up. Somebody hit me. My bike exploded. I caught fire. The first person came. They threw Coca-Cola on me. Then the next person came. They threw water on me. Big lady had a cup of QT water. She left her kids. She poured water on me. Next thing you know, they were beating me with sheets to put the fire out. After that, I was in the hospital. I remember being woke up in the ambulance, and they was just like, "Hey, we lost you there, but you strong." You know what I'm saying? And then next thing you know, I fade again, and I don't wake up for 2 months later. Then after that, I'm in a hospital 14 months. I went through 38 surgeries. Then I had to relearn how to walk again. I got over 80% of my body third-degree burns, here down fourth-degree burns. I didn't know there was a such thing as fourth-degree burn. I can't tell everybody that every single time. It's a lot. So that's why I have a pent video, in my page. So that's the only reason I don't answer that question. It's not to be disrespectful. It's just I don't want to do that every single comment. So that's why it's there. I feel like a person really want to know, they'll click on it. They'll look, they'll research, you know what I'm saying? And they'll figure it out. All right. The second thing, and this annoys me. It probably shouldn't annoy me. It should probably be more like a compliment, but I gotta address it. And like I said, I can't, I don't want to, because I don't know if TikTok and Facebook got the same rules, but I ain't trying to be on that restricted list. So people asking me, do I take something? Do I take, tests? There we go. I can say that. Do I take tests? And we talking about the needle. No, I don't. I ain't took it. I ain't never took it. I ain't knocking it. I ain't knocking people who want to take it. I ain't knocking people who currently take it. I don't knock people that want to take it down the line. I understand that some people be into bodybuilding or be into like powerlifting and what I'm saying, they competing in these shows and all these other people taking it and now they're at a disadvantage. That's them. You know what I'm saying? More power to them. I'm not about to tell them I don't do shows. I don't compete. I would maybe somewhere down the line, but I'm not currently doing that. It's no reason for me to take it. I don't even feel like I'm that big. Like everybody, oh, bro, I'm 5'9" and I've never been over 190 pounds. Like I'm not that big. Now, if I was to take it, there would be a problem. Like I'm already lifting 5, squatting 5, trying to push 315. If I was to take it, y'all would have a problem because this one hand man it'd be a problem. But I'm not taking it, and I'm not, like I said, I'm not knocking people if you do take it. It's whatever. And then plus, man, I've been in the military over 10 years. You know what I'm saying? So we test for all of that. Like they test for drugs. They test for everything. Like I don't want to list it down because maybe I get restricted for that, but they test for a lot of stuff. And I was in a counter drug unit, so we got tested more than other people, random drug tests. There are people still taking stuff that's somehow in the military getting passed. I don't, probably, but not me. That's not me. I'm not that type of person. You know what I'm saying? So I don't take it. I don't see a need to take it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing anything incredible. I'm, and that brings me to my next thing? What motivates me? My motivation is what made me this big. My motivation is what brought me this far. My motivation and your motivation won't be the same motivation. So people asking me, bro, what motivates you? It's not going to be the same, right? You want to know what motivates me? What motivates me is being in a room in a hospital, being burnt and being next to other people that's missing legs, missing arms like me, missing a sight, being blind, being paralyzed, right? These people, they can't do a lot of things, right? I lost the ability to sit up in a bed. I lost the ability to get up and just walk out. I lost the ability to do for myself. Man, when I got home for a while, my sister had to wipe my ass, man. There's not too much worse than that. There is some things worse than that, but there's not a lot of things worse than that. When I got to a rehabilitation center, they was just like, hey, here's a wheelchair. You know what I'm saying? Get real acquainted with it. It is going to be under you for, potentially the rest of your life. No. No. You know what I'm saying? So losing the ability to do for yourself, to sit up in a bed, to get up and walk out, to just be like, all right, y'all, I'm out of here. Like, I lost that ability, you know what I'm saying? And I was determined to get it back. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't see myself like that, right? And now I do have the ability. Now I do have the ability to get up. Now I do have the ability to stretch my legs. I do have the ability to sit up. You don't think I'm going to take advantage of that? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I push myself so hard, because I couldn't. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all want big arms. Y'all want a chest. Y'all want, a fat ass. Y'all want, thick thighs. Thick thighs save lives. Y'all want these things, right? But in your mind, you're telling yourself, I got to go to the gym to get it. Like, I got to take time out. Like, I got to get up early to go do this, or I got to, got to be around other people. If you just change your mindset from, I got to do this, to, I get to do this, right? That's the way I think now. Like, I get to get up. I get to go to the gym. I get to work out. Because there's a lot of people that wish they could. People with legs want to run, right? I lost the ability to run. A lot of people that don't have legs want to run. People who can't see would like to get in there and see some weights, do some things. People that's paralyzed, they want to move. They want to do something. You know what I'm saying? I'm not paralyzed. I'm not missing my legs. So we're going to go to the gym. We're going to go squat. We're going to go run. We're going to go deadlift. We're going to go pick up 500 pounds because I can. Because I got the ability to. Because I'm not being lazy, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm not making excuses. If you stop making excuses and you change your mindset and you have a stronger mindset, a strong mind leads to a strong body. You know what I'm saying? So that's what you got to do. That's what motivates me. Our motivation not going to be the same. But what should motivate you is what you want to be like, what you inspire to look like, the things you want to do, the body you want to give your husband, the body you want your wife to look at, those things, the body you want to be able to play with your kids, you know what I'm saying? Like longevity, health. These things should motivate you, these things should drive you to do those things. So that's the difference, man. That's the difference between, me and a lot of other people. Am I a miracle? Possibly. Am I strong? Yes. Am I stronger than you? That's only for you to say. The moment you start to believe that you are strong, that you can do these things, that you will do these things, and you start to put something behind it, you will. Like you can go and get that chest, those arms, those legs, that wagon. Like, y'all can get these things, you know what I'm saying? So I don't take the tests. I don't inject nothing. I've never injected something. Somebody came on here and was just like, oh, you was in a hospital, they gave you. Those are not the same thing, dog. That's not the same thing. They didn't inject me and then boom, I got muscles. Like, I was at the hospital 3 years. I didn't take no drugs. I didn't work out, and I was skinny and fat in the face, and it don't work like that. It wasn't in between until I started to put in that hard work, you know what I'm saying? That I started to go to the gym consistently, that I started to, you know, I ain't never had no workout plan, no trainer, no nothing. I had a stubborn attitude. I had a strong mindset. I had a determined will, and I had a memory in my head that said, remember when you couldn't sit up in that bed? Remember when you couldn't walk? Remember when you couldn't get up, and remember when you couldn't wipe your own ass? Like these, that's what drives me, man. That's what got me so far. That's what got me here. So like I said, I ain't want to keep this too long because I do want to post it. I want people to see it. You know, I'm not ignoring people, man. I don't ignore comments of what happened to me. I don't ignore nobody's comments. I try my best to answer everything. So, you know, that's what it is. Again, man, I appreciate y'all who follow me. I appreciate y'all who, you know, continue to explain to me how my life or my story, you know, whatever I share inspires or motivates you. I live to motivate. I feel like that's what I'm kept on this earth to do. I am a person who does believe in God. I believe that prayer brought me this far. Why? Because some of those people that was in the hospital, the doctors and nurses, they was just like, hey man, it's up to him now, right? But it wasn't really up to me, you know what I'm saying? I couldn't really physically do anything, you know. It was up to those that was praying, my family, my friends, the military, bike riders, you know, all these higher power people that was beyond me. And now that I have this second chance, now that I have this opportunity to show people, you know, his will, his strength, you know, his mercy, I'm gonna continue to do it. I'm going to, you know, and I'm not going to take all the credit because I can't, you know, it's bigger than me. I don't believe that I'm stronger than everybody else. I don't believe that I'm lucky and everybody else is just unlucky. I believe that I serve a higher purpose. I believe that my grandmother, who was a very God-fearing woman, I believe that her prayers are high priority. So I believe my mom, my sisters, my family members, military members, I believe all these people praying for me, you know what I'm saying? I believe that they did it. And like I said, I'm going to continue to live in that light, you know what I'm saying? I'm continuing to show what he can do. So that's that. If you don't believe something, you will fall for anything. So again, I appreciate y'all. Thank you for, you know, joining this live, being a part of this live. And of course, if you have any questions, you can comment them on here, or, you know, try your best to send a DM. If I can see it and if I can get to it and I can answer it, I will. Peace.